James Akers here, the tie guy. Just got back from a weekend of retail therapy in Charlotte, North Carolina. Visited with my stylist, Andre. Hey, Andre, did a great job this weekend. So I've got some new stuff coming, but he's going to be shipping it to me because they're tailoring the shirts and stuff I picked out. But I picked out some new shirts and new ties, so I'll be bringing all that content to you when it all arrives and I put it together. But I still have new stuff. I was down to a couple ties I hadn't tied yet. And I just got 6 new ties in, so we're going to be going through those because I like tying brand new stuff for you, and I also love building my tie collection because I have issues when it comes to ties. Anyway, today we're going to be tying this gorgeous pink and gray Isaia tie. These Isaia ties are handmade, hand-folded in Italy. They're out of Naples, Italy. And this particular tie it's a gray with some silver, with like a pink line going across it and a white line going across it in a diagonal pattern. It's a pretty thick tie from a texture standpoint. I would call it medium thick. Silk, of course, on Isaia is always going to lay great because it's Isaia, and they're one of the premier tie manufacturers in the world, in my opinion. This is one of their 7-fold ties. So a Nepalese tailor has taken a piece of pure silk, and they fold it, press it, fold it, press it, a total of 7 times to create the shape and form it has here. And then what Isaia does is they normally just take one red stitch right here. So it's all hand folded up to this point, and they stitch it together. So it's good stuff. Let's tie this baby up, see how it comes together, all right? I know Isaia makes a great product. It's my job now to make it look good on me, right? So we're going to find our spot first. It's not a super wide tie, but it is thick. So I'm going to need a little bit more length over here to tie the full Windsor knot I'm about to tie. So I'm going to find that spot, and I'm thinking it's going to be right around here. It's a lot of material. And because Isaia does a good job with their ties, I still have enough slack over here where it's below my pectoral muscle, so I've got some room there to work with. So we take the long part of the tie over the short part, underneath, up and through. Then we come around behind, all the way around, keeping the knot nice and tight, up over, down, and through. Now I call this the checkpoint, and what I'm doing in this checkpoint is I want to make sure this is all coming together really nice, and it's absolutely coming together really nice. No rolls, no extra bulge. Now we're going to go out over the front, keeping this nice and flat, creating a pocket all the way around. We kind of wrap the tie up and through, and then we're going to push this down through that little pocket we've created. Now we hold the top of the pocket, pull the tie down and through, okay, and we just take the edges of the tie, kind of turn them in a little bit. Then we're going to hold onto the knot, and we're going to pull the long part of the tie. What that does, that tightens this knot up to give us that nice triangular look. So you ready for that? Here we go. We hold the knot, we pull on the long part of the tie. Boom! Triangle. And now we're going to hold on to the knot. We're going to pull the short part of the tie, and it's going to bring it up to our neck. And then we're going to check for our length. We want the tip of the tie, that's this part right here, to be somewhere between the top and the bottom of the belt buckle. Perfectly tied tie is going to be right there. This comes just past the top. I personally like it a little bit lower than that, so watch what we do. We hold the knot, and we pull on one part of the tie. A little bit more, we tighten this knot up. And boom, now my tie is halfway down my belt buckle. So a little trick I like to use, because what's going to happen through the day is my pants are going to start to come down a little bit through the day. You know, I don't want to keep going through the day hitching my pants up, you know. A professional should have his clothes or her clothes fit properly so you don't have to do that. But it's human nature, they're going to fall, gravity, it's going to fall a little bit. So I like my ties to come about halfway down the belt buckle possible. Even a little bit past it, the belt buckle's fine. You know, not an issue. Just don't be short. That looks silly when you're short. All right, let's take this color down. Let's tidy everything up here. And we're going to make sure we have no gap in here, so we're going to bring the tie all the way up here. And we're going to be symmetrical. I like symmetrical because I have a little OCD. Look how symmetrical that is. So we have a perfectly tied tie, perfect triangle, symmetrical with the shirt. We come about halfway down the belt buckle. Can't ask for much more than that. The look is getting ready to start scrolling across the bottom of your screen. I'm going through it with you right now. Today we're wearing a charcoal gray Hermes Zegna Suit, charcoal gray suit. We're wearing a pink Brooks Brothers shirt. So our shirt is, again, it's Brooks Brothers. It is very comfortable. I use their Milano fit because I have an athletic body and it hugs my body a little bit better. They also have different fits for different sizes of guys. So, you know, it's a good price for what you're getting, for the quality you're getting on their shirts. Gray Hermes Zegna Suit, pink Brooks Brothers shirt. We're wearing a silver and pink, gray and pink Isaia tie, beautiful tie. We're wearing a black Salvatore Ferragamo Belt with a silver belt buckle. And today we're pairing that with actually a pair of loafers. We're going with Salvatore Ferragamo loafers. It's a good looking pair of shoes. They're not quite as dressy as Oxfords, but they're super comfortable. And for what I have in store today, it's mostly Zoom meetings and stuff like that. I'm going more for comfort over dress, but they still make a killer outfit. On my Instagram, Tie Guy James Akers, you'll see close-ups of all this, everything staged. You know, the shoes, the tie, the suit, everything else, and selfies of me with the tie, so you can see it, and close-ups of the knot and everything else. Check that out, guys. I appreciate you watching. Please click subscribe and like if you enjoy my videos. I am ready for work.